What is up guys, Alex here, otherwise known as Clash with Style, and welcome to this Arranged War video where we're going to be taking a look at EYG Brew against the reformed Tribe Gaming. So for those who don't know, Tribe Gaming recently went through a bit of a mishmash. Some of their players resigned, some of them retired, whatever. So they have basically became WHF. They've combined together and they've all become one big family pretty much. So in this video you can see there's some pretty big names, but we'll get into that in a minute. We have EYG Brew, which is obviously where I'm from. EYG, part of the community I'm in. If you guys want to join the Discord, there's a link below. We had 5 of our strongest Town Hall 13 players going up against Tribe Gaming. Unfortunately, we did just lose by 1 star. Tribe Gaming put up one hell of a fight. It was a very entertaining war to watch. But we're going to be taking a look at 4 of the replays from this war. But you can see Itsu, Hex, Eve, Check, Nick and Lexnos all in this Tribe Gaming clan, which is absolutely huge. It's some huge names here. So I bet these guys from EYG were pretty nervous coming up against some of the probably the biggest names in Clash of Clans. Also Itsu there, a very well-known YouTuber. If you guys haven't checked out his channel, I definitely recommend going and doing so. He's taught me a lot about Clash of Clans attacks and whatnot. He's a really cool guy, so definitely go and check him out. But without further ado, we're going to jump into some of these replays. So we're going to start off with actually a 2-star, and we have LeJuicebox from EYG going in here. And I wanted to show this one. It was a 90% 2-star, as you guys just saw, but I thought it was a really strong attack. We also don't have a max level queen. They're only level 67, and we're going up against the one and only Itsu, of course. Going to be pushing in here from this bottom section with our queen, hopefully trying to get as much value as possible. The risky thing about doing this now is if those healers get too close to the town hall, they will get absolutely burned, and very, very quickly. That max level 5 Town Hall 13 does so much damage. I'm also loving seeing these new scatter shots in action. LeJuicebox is going to be getting a rage spell down nice and quickly there, but look at that Town Hall 13 absolutely roasting our heroes there. That Grand Warden took so much damage. We also have 3 ice golems coming out of the clan castle, which is really going to hold up our queen charge right here. We now have the main portion of our push coming in from this right hand side. We have the king, P.E.K.K.A.s, bowlers and witches all going to be pushing in from this right hand side, heading into the center of that base. Looks like that jump spell was slightly off, not giving access quite into that eagle artillery compartment. Unfortunately, the enemy queen is going to start shooting down, but LeJuicebox using a poison spell to just slow her down ever so slightly. Our siege barracks there on that right hand side pops, and those hog riders come out, actually choosing to use the royal champion's ability, only level 10, so half what it could be pretty early on there. So we maybe could have saved that for slightly later on. I'm guessing that was maybe a miss hit or something, but it looks like we've cleared all the way through this right hand side of the base. The P.E.K.K.A.s with the bowlers in behind doing a great job, but unfortunately it looks like our troops starting to just get taken out ever so slightly. We don't have many healers left up. I'm guessing most of them have been taken out. The queen trying to do her best to take out as much as she can at the top of this base, but this one is pretty much all over with that royal champion down there on the bottom section. She will just eat these troops alive. That even that P.E.K.K.A. doesn't stand a chance with that royal champion, that level 20 royal champion, just doing so much work against her. And you can see here it is going to be this bottom section of the base right here, this multi-target inferno cannon bomb tower mix alongside that very strong royal champion here. I think the royal champion might get a nerf. I think she's pretty OP. But anyway, continuing on with this attack, you can see not much time left. We don't have many troops left up, unfortunately, and LeJuicebox is going to finish off here if we speed it up to ×2 with a 90% 2-star. So it was a very strong effort, a very, very strong attack, just unfortunately couldn't quite pick up that remaining percent that we needed. I'm guessing maybe that jump spell at the start, not giving access into that compartment, may have been a deciding factor on that. But anyway, let's go and take a look now at a couple of the 3-star attacks from this arranged war. So here we go. We have Zane coming in here against Nick from Tribe Gaming. Going to be going in with a Queen Charge, P.E.K.K.A. Yeti, Bowler Smash. Yeah, I'm not really too sure what to call this one, but it's great to see these Yetis getting some love. I wasn't too sure, along with some of the other creators in the community, if the Yetis would be used that much in the meta. But I think it's fair to say that they're quite strong. They're pretty strong. A lot of people using them. I love seeing those Golemites come out as well. Zayn actually going to be using a whole jump spell there just on that bottom section of the base, so maybe it would have been worth looking at bringing a couple of wall breakers and raging them through that section and use the jump spell further into the base, but it obviously works for Zayn. Going to also be using that new siege barracks to push right on through this base. That town hall doing so much work, but of course the warden's ability will be popped right there to get us through the town hall. We will also get through that enemy king and head into the center of the base over that jump spell. Unfortunately, it looks like one of our P.E.K.K.A.s has pushed off to the right hand side of the base, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue. We are now getting into the center, dealing with that royal champion. She goes down very, very quickly. Another jump spell gives us access even further into the base. We need that eagle artillery in on that left hand side to go down as quickly as possible. We also have the Tesla farm over there to deal with at some point, which is pretty risky indeed. It looks like the royal champion is going to take care of that scatter shot, which is very helpful for us indeed. We have those new level 10, the max level hog riders coming out of that clan castle or the siege barracks, pushing around this left hand side of the base. The heal spell doing a great job at keeping them up, also helping that royal champion stay up just for a little bit longer to help out these hog riders finish off some of these defenses. Looks like she is actually going to take care of that Tesla over there by herself, which could have caused some issues if we hadn't got that down, but the queen is going to get a little bit of health back with the help of that healer on the top section of this base. The warden's still going strong as well, and at this point Zayn definitely had this one in the bag. It certainly came a little bit down to the wire. It was pretty close, but a very well executed attack nonetheless from Zayn without even a max level king. So let's just speed it up to ×2 here to finish off this one. Like I said, very impressive stuff indeed. Unfortunately, this was EYG's only 3-star. We had two 90% 2-stars, so we came pretty close. But of course, Tribe Gaming, just with their skill, their expertise, managed to pull off that one extra 3-star. So we're going to be going to take a look at 2 of their 3-stars right now. And the first one we're going to be taking a look at is, of course, from the infamous Itzu. He is going to be going in here with a Queen Charge Dragon attack. So I know he's spoken about a lot about dragons actually in recent videos. I'm a big fan of Itzu. I'll watch a lot of his videos, as I said earlier on, and he said that dragons are very, very strong, so I'm guessing that is why he's going in with them. Also, the next one's going to be pretty interesting indeed from Lexnos, so make sure you stay tuned for that one. But the queen is going to be pushing into the center of the base here with the help of that royal champion. She'll take care of that gold storage there on the left hand side and should swing around onto that archer tower and continue on through. That royal champion does so much work as well. Her ability getting some decent value through into the left hand side of this base. Queen going to get held up on a few skeletons there for a little bit before continuing on her push into the center of this base. The king there on that right hand side should be able to take care of some of the buildings possibly. I thought we might be able to deal with that royal champion, but looks like with the clan castle troops getting sucked out, we will not be able to deal with that. Poison spell going to go down there. The queen just going to take care of the enemy queen there before pushing on through these clan castle troops. That lava hound will hold her up for quite a bit, but unfortunately that eagle artillery is going to get shots down and it's going to be raining down on those healers, and they are on such low health. One of them going down right there actually by one of the lava pups. The queen will be able to take care of that eagle. Finally it goes down, and luckily Itzu's jump spell is still active enough that the queen can continue over that section of walls further into the base. The warden's ability, of course, used very early on here on the right hand side to keep as many of these dragons up for as long as possible. The skeleton traps that will come out won't hold up these dragons for too long, as they will splash through all of them. Unfortunately, all of the queen's healers have now gone down because of those eagle shots so early on in this attack. But Itzu, being the strong attacker he is, knows he still has this one in the bag. We do have that Tesla farm to deal with on the back end of this one, but those new level 8 dragons are just going to tear through the back end of this one, absolutely destroying that multi-target inferno. We do have a couple of cleanup troops, a wizard and a couple of archers down there on the bottom section. The warden will be doing his best to deal with the rest of these Teslas right here, and this one is definitely in the bag for Itzu. A very, very strong attack indeed. Most of the dragons, the 2 dragons left up on very low health, so it was pretty close as well, similar to the previous one we just saw from Zayn, but Itzu getting the job done, pulling in a 3-star for Tribe Gaming. So let's go and take a look at the last attack of this video, which is, like I said earlier, a very, very fun one indeed. So we have Lexnos, who also has just started a YouTube channel. If you guys haven't seen it already, make sure you guys go and check that out too. He is providing some fantastic strategy videos Him with a combination of Etsu, both in the same clan, OP. Completely OP. But we're going to be pushing in from the top of this base here, and you can see Lexnos going to be coming in there with miners. So starting off with a queen charge, going to deal with the clan castle troops and should deal with that town hall as well. So it's good to get that out of the way nice and quickly. Looks like we're going to be using a couple of balloons as well to take care of that cannon there on the outside of the base as well, to set the funnel for the queen to push in to get that town hall. We definitely don't want her to wander around. Queen going to get held up on a few of those skeletons from the clan castle for a little bit there. Going to push onto that elixir storage, and then we'll get held up again even further by that lava hound. We have a cleanup minion on a bit of a base flaw there on that right hand side, nothing to cover those outside buildings, so Lexnos sneaking in one minion, taking care of quite a few of the structures over there. Poison spell goes down to help deal with some of those lava pups, and we have the new siege barracks coming in here from this left hand side in combination with the miners, which obviously don't care about walls. It's going to be pretty OP indeed. So the queen's going to wander around the base here, not really too sure her pathing there. Surely she should have gone for the archer tower rather than the bomb tower, but nonetheless the funnel has been set. The queen's cleared that right hand side as well as the town hall. The king's cleared most of this left hand side with the help of that new siege barracks, all the wizards and the P.E.K.K.A. from that, and the minions now going to be the miners, excuse me, going to be pushing in through the center of this base. A heal and a rage used in combo there through the center to get through that eagle artillery, as well as some of these splash damage defenses, especially that scatter shot there on that right hand side. Luckily the queen is going to step up and deal with that, so it shouldn't do too much damage to us. The warden's ability used right through the center there, and it lasts for an absolute eternity there, hence the name Eternal Tome, I suppose. The Royal Champion also going to be doing her best and helping out, dealing with that multi-target Inferno there on that right hand side. Lexnos does have B Money's Royal Champion there to deal with on the back end, but it goes down super quickly with all of those miners still left up, and that one minion still from the start left up there pushing through the right hand side of this base. Queen's still on full health, and with the amount of miners left up, the rest of this base is absolute history. Absolutely insane how strong this attack was. Completely wiped either side, and those miners, they destroyed the center of this base. So a very, very strong attack there to finish off this one. Huge thanks to both clans for allowing me to record. These were some fantastic attacks. I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future holds for both EYG and Tribe Gaming, because there's just some amazing attackers in both clans. So thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, subscribe. Why not? What harm would it do? I'll be providing plenty of videos just like this one, so make sure you subscribe for more. Also leave a like. Let me know in the comments which one of these 4 attacks was your favourite. For me, it had to be this last one by Lexnos. Those miners, there was just so many troops left up at the end. Absolutely OP for sure. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video, wherever that is. Peace.